Hey gang, I decided to do another vlog since people seem to like my October vlog. This is my November vlog, and this is November 30th of 2016. I want to make sure I say that right. And just want to show you what I've been doing and what's been going on. As you know, I've been working on the 68 Mustang and doing some side stuff, brake jobs and miscellaneous repair work and stuff like on my Suburban and different things. But I'm pretty happy to show you this. I was able to get the engine and transmission set in place in the 68 coupe that I'm working on. Now, the engine and transmission were built by a buddy of mine. If you've seen earlier videos, the engine that was in here was a 289, and I pulled that engine out, took it to my buddy, and he basically said it wasn't worth building, so he built me this 302. And it's been sitting for a couple years, all wrapped up and airtight, so I'm not worried about it. But he also had rebuilt the transmission for me. That's actually his specialty. So the engine tranny, I assembled them. I did install a new flex plate. The other one was okay, had a little wear on it, but as cheap as they are, I replaced it, and I used one from Rock Auto. I also wanted to show you that I've got a couple other things. There's an Edelbrock fuel pump that came with the car when I bought it. I did not have a harmonic balancer, and so I ordered one of those from Rock Auto as well. And let me tell you, it's the exact same part number that you would get at any parts store. So in this case, this is your, basic balancer, and I think there's the part numbers on there. And like I said, exact same, but so much cheaper than buying them at the parts store. And this thing's pretty nice. It's even got numbers on there for your timing. I think that's pretty cool. The only problem is I made a mistake. I'd ordered this, and if you'll see, it's got 3 bolts here. Well, that's correct for the model of the car. The problem is the pulleys that I have are from a later model, and they have 4. And if you have researched the price of pulleys, they're not cheap. So I'm going to end up sending back this balancer, and you get the exact same balancer with 4 bolts in it, or 4 bolt holes. So that's what I'm going to do, send that back and get the other one. They also have performance versions, which are, I couldn't believe the price difference between Advanced, let's say, and what they sell for at Rock Auto. Like $100 cheaper for the performance one. So there's that. The other thing, I think I may have mentioned in one of my earlier videos, the coated headers that I bought from Summit. Now, I'll show you the part number in a minute, but these headers, once I installed the engine and had everything in place, I realized, hey, wait a minute, I got to put the headers on. So I pulled the bolts out of the motor mounts, lifted the engine up, and then brought the headers up from underneath. Had no problem doing that. They fit really, really well. But I just wanted to show you the clearance. I did order these for the power steering kit, or power steering version of this car, and plenty of room, bolted right up, had no problems whatsoever. Here's the part number from Summit. You can read that. SUMG9131. Now when I opened this box, it was actually said Patriot brand of headers. So I assume the Patriot brand made for Summit, otherwise it wouldn't have that in there. The other thing that I was able to do is get my shocks mounted. My camera doesn't want to focus. There it is. I got my shocks mounted. I had a little problem with the what would have been the lock nuts up here. The original nuts, when I went to tighten them down, the bolt head, which is like a carriage bolt, it's got a square shoulder on it, it wanted to spin. I had a real problem with that. So I ended up pulling those back off and just putting washers and regular nuts on there. Got a fuel line, got it setting loosely in place, going through the torque box. Let me show you the headers from underneath. These things fit really nice. Look at that. Just a little bit hanging out, and clearance wise, again, really nice. Everything seems to be designed and made to fit really well. So I can't say enough about these headers. At this point, I still have quite a few things to do, and I'm probably going to be starting on the problem I have with the rear end of the car. Now the car has a Ford 9-inch in it, and what I understand, it's an older model Ford 9-inch. The guy that I bought the car from said that it was out of a 58 Mercury station wagon or something, and I guess that's an old hot rodder thing. Those cars had 1-inch narrower rear ends or differentials or housings. So basically I'm going to have to pull this apart because it's got a mini spool or something in it, which means it's a posi. Can't move this car around hardly at all in my garage. That's why I have it on these dollies. And so I'm going to end up pulling that apart, taking the spool out because it's not even drivable in my opinion with that setup. And that'll be the next thing that I'm going to do to this car. Obviously there's a lot more to do. I want to get all these little pieces in place, but I can't do anything yet till I get the harmonic balancer in and then start putting on different things like the water pump and accessories and whatnot. I still have to get an alternator. I need to mount the power steering pump and hoses, which I think should be no problem. I also need to decide if I want to use the old transmission lines or get some new ones or make some. I haven't decided on that yet either. But I just want to show you the progress. One other thing, we got rain. And we haven't had rain in Georgia for 43 days, I think it is, or 47 days. And it's a welcome rain, but really happy to see that. Beyond that, things are going good here at the shop. I'm still doing everything I can to stay busy. I have some projects coming next year, and at this point I want to get this Mustang, like I said, buttoned up and see how that turns out. What else was there? Oh, I found this interesting. You might find it interesting too. But I was reviewing my YouTube stats, and I was kind of shocked because I'm reaching at 7,100 subscribers, which I think is really cool. That number's been growing. And the other thing is, I was reviewing what countries my videos have been seen in, and I was surprised. 193 different countries. That just blows my mind. I'm thinking about that. I mean, countries, Papua New Guinea, Iraq, places I've never heard of. I mean, I can't even say pronounce some of the names. But I mean, literally, all over Europe, South America, New Zealand, Australia. I think it's really cool, and I'm just shocked that people from all those countries are interested in seeing what I have to say or what I'm trying to show. So I think that's just amazing to me. Another thing I wanted to bring up, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I've got a friend who is actually a YouTube user or follower, and he is working on a design for me, a logo, and maybe even do some t-shirt designs. So I know I've said it before, I'm trying to get this in place. So let me know if you're interested. I may start selling some t-shirts, but I don't know how to do that just yet, but I'm working on it. So let me know. I'd like to hear from you if you think it's a good idea. We'll see. And if I do sell t-shirts, a percentage will go to a charity. It may be St. Jude's Children's Hospital research. It may go to a military, like a Wounded Warrior or something like that. But there will be a percentage that goes to them from the t-shirt sales. So beyond that, I hope you have had a good year, and I'm looking forward to finishing out the rest of 2016, and hope to get started on some new projects. So again, as I always say, thanks for watching.